What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about NIO's new 150 kilowatt hour battery and how it is going to be the best battery on the market and have the highest range. Now, this is going to be amazing for both the owners of NIO vehicles. They're going to be able to travel farther, and it's going to be amazing for investors as well, since NIO is going to have the top spot in terms of range in all of the electric vehicle batteries on the market today. Now, before we get into that, if you guys enjoy this video, please go down and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button and comment down below your thoughts and what plays you have in NIO. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you're never late on any one of these videos so that you can stay up to date on all of your favorite stocks and even find out about a few new ones. NIO's been struggling a little bit over the past month. Now, as we can see, it peaked at around $55, and this is when things started to go wrong for the stock of the company, not so much the actual company itself. NIO ran up from around $20-ish back in October. It was even lower than that. It actually was around $12 to $15 a little bit of a while ago. And when it hit $50, they got a lot of bank downgrades because the company had run up so much and the banks and institutions thought it was a little bit overextended. Now, the nail in the coffin for this little sell-off was the Citron short attack. Now, Citron is a very famous short seller, and they came out saying that they were going to put a massive short position down on NIO, which was not very good for the stock price, and it kind of spooked everybody. Now, another thing that happened is that NIO announced that it was going to be doing a capital raise through a share offering, which essentially dilutes the shares out in the market, which kind of makes each investor's piece of it worth a little bit less since they are kind of adding pieces to the pie. But when you look at what NIO was actually using all of these funds for, it was for research and development and expanding into new markets. Now, NIO has been one of the best at coming up with new technology and new vehicles over the past year. And out of all of the Chinese electric vehicle companies, they have the most promise for expanding into Europe. They have plans for a fully functional factory in Denmark and a full distribution chain. They have also teased at their 150 kilowatt hour battery, which would give a range of about 900 kilometers. And that's about between 500 and 600 miles per battery charge, which would put NIO in the top spot in the market today. Now, with most companies like General Motors, Ford, Mercedes-Benz, even the luxury vehicles and exotic vehicles like Ferrari and Lamborghini, most of their investor sentiment comes from how many vehicles they sell. With these electric vehicle companies, especially these Chinese ones and also Tesla, the sales numbers don't have that much of an effect. They do have some effect. It's good to see that the company is actually moving product and selling vehicles. But what's really important is the new technology that they're coming out with. Now, if we take a look over here, NIO sold around 5,055 vehicles in October, and they also sold around 5,300 in November of this year. Now, if we take a look at the comparative numbers for 2019 for October and November, these numbers are up 100%. So they knocked out the park the sales numbers, which is unbelievable. But they're planning on introducing a 150 kilowatt hour battery pack and launching into the European markets, which is going to be unbelievable for this company. Another thing that's pretty great about NIO that has not been really seen by other electric vehicle companies is that they offer a battery swap system. So essentially what that means is that when NIO comes out with a new battery or new technology, they allow owners of their vehicles that have already purchased to come in and swap out their battery for the new model so they don't have to sell their car and then go out and buy a new one. Now, this is really great because it creates 2 points of sale for NIO in the purchase of the actual vehicle and the battery swap service. And it's really great for the consumer since they don't have to go through all of the hassle of selling their car and buying a new one. Now, none of this information is confirmed as of today, and today is December 28th, and we are expecting all of this to come out on NIO Day, and that's going to be January 9th. So that is in about 2 weeks from today. Now we can take a look over here, NIO to launch the first sedan model at NIO Day next month. Now this sedan is going to compete with the Tesla Model S, and we don't at this time know the price of this model. Now, once we find out the price of this model, the stock is going to move in one direction or the other, most likely if the price of the car is a lot different than the cars they already have out on the market. Now, NIO is at the time right now before their event. It's about 2 weeks before, where we should start to see a slight or really big run up in the stock price. It's either going to be a little bit of a run up or it is going to be a massive run up into this event, pretty much one or the other. Now, if we go and take a look at the share price, we can see that it is currently trading at 45.24 and it is falling a little bit today. And if we go over and take a look at the option chain for NIO and we go to the January 15th expiration date, we can see that there is a ton of open interest on this chain. Now, if we go over here, we can see that the $50 strike has a 58,000 open interest. And at the time that I'm recording this, it is about 30 minutes into the market and 4,000 of these contracts have already been traded today. Now, that's a lot. Now, open interest essentially means that these are contracts that are out in the market that have not been exercised or closed. So all of these contracts are being held by either people, retail investors, or institutional traders. Now we can go out a little bit farther and we can see that the $55 strike has at just as much open interest as the 50. So option traders are predicting a pretty massive move in the NIO stock price by January 15th. And what's important about this date is that it covers NIO Day. Now that's going to be it for this update on NIO. If you guys have any other thoughts, please leave them below in the comments, and make sure if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you're never missing out on any of this new news that I'm bringing to you guys every single day.